Hello everyone, I'm Kiran, founder of the Kiran Academy. As usual, we are going to take interview today for one of the candidate. Name is Ganesh, who is engineering graduate, and he has done diploma also. After diploma, he has done graduation. And in this interview, we will be taking core Java and advanced Java both questions, and we'll be seeing how he is answering. We'll get to know how people are motivating them, or how people are improving themselves, even though they have some different medium, or like Marathi medium till 10th class, and then later they go to English medium. So this interview will be bringing you clarity how things will be managed. Let's start the interview. Okay, welcome Ganesh. I'm seeing your resume, and in your resume I can see you have done some project also in REST API.
Yes, sir.
And your technical background as per your resume is like core Java, advanced Java, Spring, SQL, MySQL you have used, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You have done B.Tech to 2022 pass out, electrical engineering.
Yes,
so you are from non-IT background, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Our audiences will be seeing like how non-IT graduate also can give answers.
Yes.
Yeah. And in placement, you said you gave 2 interviews, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you explain what was there in the first interview and what was there in the second interview?
Sir,
Or which company was that?
Sir, I attended in last week one interview. I went to the 𝐼𝐺𝐻 company. In that company, the interview is face to face. I attended that. In that interview, they asked me about multi-threading and the inbuilt methods of multi-threading. So I can answer them properly. And some questions are not familiar with me, that questions. So I can attend
Okay, so you was not qualified in that interview, right?
Yes, sir.
And in second interview, what was that?
The second interview is a GridLogics Private Limited.
Okay.
Solutions.
This is from institute only you got that call,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the GridLogics interview, they asked me about from practical knowledge, how the deploy a web application on Tomcat server, and how read files in Java program, how read REST API in Java program.
So they asked you to code?
Yes, sir, also code. So I can't answer them properly. So I also rejected in that interview also.
Okay.
I am trying best in new upcoming interviews, properly practicing now. So
No problem. And see, as many as interview you will be failing,
yes, sir, yes.
you will be succeeding in the last interview. No worries.
Yes.
Failures will be always there. Success
that
comes only after failure. Okay, so this is a mock interview that we are going to take. This will build your confidence also, and it will be very much helpful to you to reach to next level. Okay, so let's start. Without wasting much time, I will start with the core Java.
Yes, sir.
What are the advantage of Java language?
Sir, Java is a general purpose high level programming language which is used in development of software development, web development, games development. The Java is a very simple language due to which we can use with a number of technologies, such as they have biggest community have a Java. So there is a number of frameworks and IDEs from which we develop properly meaningful applications which give biggest impact on people's life. So that Java is a very useful language, and there is many improvements in Java now. In advanced Java, there is a Spring framework, Hibernate, so due to which we can maintain the flow of data from server to database. And also Java is a integrate with the front-end language also, such as the JSP technology in Java. So all the requirements from a programming language, so Java fulfill it. So we use Java in a software development.
So these are the advantages of Java, features of Java you are saying. So Java is very useful, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Do you know platform independent concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Java installer is platform independent or dependent?
Java installer, it means JDK.
Yes. Installer, the setup. When you install Java, there is setup, right?
Yes, sir.
That is platform dependent or independent?
Sir, installer means I think JDK. JDK is a platform dependent. So there is a every operating system have a separate JDK, so that Java installer is a platform dependent.
Okay, then what is independent? I heard Java is platform independent. So what is that?
Sir, Java mainly use a bytecode and JVM during the execution of that Java program, so that there is a every operating system have a separate JVM. So the JVM handles the bytecode. The
So you mean to say-
compiler compiles
So-
the bytecode into.
So you mean to say
Source
bytecode
code
is a
into
platform
bytecode.
independent, right?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Good. You know array?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between array and array list?
Sir, array is one of the non-primitive data type. We store similar data types data in a contiguous memory. Sir, an array list is a dynamic, user internally dynamic array. The array list doesn't have any fixed limit. If we enter the data by data, they increase its size automatically. Array list maintains insertion order, and in array there is a not insertion order. In array also there is insertion order, means we give input, array store by index. So, and in array there are also all data is fixed by indexes. So we access in array we can access them by index method, and in array lists also we access that data by index. In array list there is a duplicates are allowed, and in array there is no duplicates allowed. We have to enter some data, not duplicates allowed.
Where? In array
In array.
or array list?
Array list also no duplicates not allowed. In array there is a
No, it's allowed. Okay. Has said it is not allowed. Okay. Just
Yes.
to correct you. Okay.
Yes, okay.
No problem. Go through every concept in depth.
Okay, sir.
That is my advice. And after reading that concept, and this is for all the audiences, those who are seeing this interview, once you read, okay, 2-3 concepts you read and start writing those concepts.
Yes.
What happens now? We get confused. We are experienced people. You are not experienced, right?
Yes.
You are fresher.
Yes.
So after reading, you should be trying to write down whatever you read. Okay.
Yes.
So that is how, and it's very simple. But
Yes.
you have good confidence.
Okay, sir.
That's great. Okay. I'm seeing your resume also. What is the difference between collection and collections?
Sir, a collection is a framework which is a separate API in Java, and a collection is a utility class in a collection framework. In collection, there are number of interfaces such as the list, set, and in a collection class there is a static methods such as a search, sort. These methods are used with the collection interface and classes to manipulate the data in collection framework.
Okay. What is the difference between super and this keyword?
The super and this both are keyword in Java. The super keyword is used to access the immediate parent class variable, methods, constructors, and this keyword is used to access the immediate class variables, methods, and constructors.
Great. You are correct. What is the difference between local variable and global variable?
So local variables are declared inside the method, so their scope is only inside the method, and once we create a local variable, so we must declare with a value. In the case of a global variable or instance variable, these are the class level variables. So if we declare in them in one class, so their scope is whole or class, and in every method we can access them. And the global level variables are not declared, there is a not problem.
No need to initialize, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
global. They will be initialized automatically.
Automatic.
What would be the int default value?
Into default value 0, 0.
0. Okay. Float.
Load 0.0.
Perfect. Boolean.
False.
False. Double.
Double 0.00.
Great. Character.
Character null,
Blank.
blank.
String.
String null.
Null.
Yes.
Any class, any object is initialized with which value?
It's like
If you don't initialize any value, then
no side.
null. Okay, great. No problem. So I was again going through these things. You know abstraction?
Yes, sir.
What is difference between interface and abstract class?
Sir, abstract class is declared with abstract keyword, and the interface is declared by interface keyword. In the abstract class, the abstract class is restricted to the create objects. In our interface also there is a restricted. We can't create the object of interfaces. In a abstract class there is a abstract or non-abstract methods. In interface there only abstract methods, by default abstract methods. In a abstract class there is a final, non-final, static, non-static data members. In a interface there is only static and final variables. And in case of abstract class we extend only one class and implement interfaces, number of interfaces. And in case of interface we can implement number of interfaces, one extend number of classes.
Okay. Can you explain the final keyword?
Yes, sir. Final keyword is in Java which declare a variable as a constant. Once we declare a variable as a final, we can't change the value of that variable. And if we declare a method as a final, we can extend the we can override that method in subclass. And if we declare a class as a final, so we can inherit or extend it in subclass.
Great. Okay. Let's say I have a variable.
Yes.
Final variable.
Yes.
Can you apply static keyword also to that variable?
Yes,
Is it possible?
Yes. It's
So
possible.
static final int a, possible or not possible?
int
A equal to 0. Something.
Yes, sir.
Possible. Can I apply public also there? Public, final, static. Can I apply these three keywords to a variable?
Yes.
Okay. Can I write like this? Public, abstract, final, static?
Public, abstract, final, static. Yes.
To a variable?
Public, abstract, final, static. Yes, sir. I think yes.
No.
No, sir.
Variable cannot be abstract, right?
Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, very good.
Yeah, no problem. You know overloading, overriding?
Yes.
Okay. So, can you explain?
Overriding and overloading. We say them in another word is a compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. In a case of overloading, we load one method or constructor with a different argument, such as we can change their parameters. We can overload a constructor or method by same name but different parameter. Or in case of overriding, we use the method of superclass in subclass and reuse it as the purpose of code reusability. We reuse the method by inheriting that class, superclass.
So, see, what I'm seeing here problem is, you should remember important points. When it is been said overriding, you should say method overriding, right?
Yes.
You should say method name should be same.
Okay, sir.
Parameters should be same. These are the very important points
Okay, sir.
that I don't think you should exclude those.
Okay, sir.
You didn't say this, right?
Yes, sir.
So these are important points. In overloading, what you should say, method name should be same, parameters can be different. So try to understand, don't read everything.
Yes, sir.
Always I say this. Only read things which are very, very important. Two points are okay. Okay, so this is suggestion for you.
Yes.
But I'm okay what answer you have given, but I would expect more important points for everything.
Okay, sir. I try better.
Yeah. So you try that next time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now, what is garbage collection?
Sir, garbage collection is a automatic process in Java. It is based on mark and sweep model. In the garbage collection is a process done by JVM. The garbage collection collects the all unreferenced and unreclaimed objects at a runtime and clean the memory for the upcoming data.
Okay. Which method is used for garbage collection?
System.gc method.
Okay, no problem. System.gc.
System.
You are aware about HTML, CSS also?
Yes, sir. Little bit I have.
What is CSS? Why to use CSS?
Sir, CSS is a cascading style sheet language which is used with the HTML markup language to design the layout, color, how we represent the data dynamically or properly. Means we we say CSS as a beauty of the web pages.
Okay.
There is a number of there are a number of properties through which we present the data on website in a proper way and in proper layout.
Why to use HTML?
Sir, HTML is used to design web pages. There is a number of tags through which we design web pages.
That is HTML.
Yes, sir. Hypertext markup language.
Okay. So can you use CSS inside HTML?
CSS inside HTML. Yes, sir. It's called inline. By three way we use CSS in HTML. By external CSS, by adding the link of external CSS file, or by mentioning the inline CSS in which we declare the CSS code in style tag, or by inline external CSS, inline CSS, and internal CSS by declaring a number of classes inside a HTML page. We use CSS.
What is JavaScript? I am asking you questions all related to your resume.
Yes, sir.
Whatever words you are mentioning in your resume,
yes,
it is expected by every interviewer,
yes,
that you are knowing everything about it.
Yes.
Not everything, at least 80-90% you should be knowing, and you are knowing it.
Yes.
And I'm really liking it. Okay, so don't worry. Keep giving answers. Okay, so what is JavaScript?
Sir, JavaScript is a lightweight scripting language. It is used at a client side.
And
also,
one improvement I want to give you: don't say used. Okay. Say used.
Used.
Try speaking.
Used.
Try to, yeah, go ahead.
Used.
JavaScript.
JavaScript is a client side, lightweight client side scripting language. It's also now used in server side also. There are number of frameworks, React, Node.js. With the help of them, we use them at JavaScript at server side. JavaScript is also known as the JavaScript is known as the brain of the web pages. It makes the web pages dynamic. The JavaScript is the same as a Java programming language, near about same as a Java programming language. There have also data types also, and number of OOPS concepts also. There is no. Yes, I am little bit confused about that, but JavaScript is a dynamic in nature.
So yes, JavaScript also have OOPS concepts. Okay,
yes, sir,
yes. Then coming to database.
Okay, sir.
You're good in database.
Yes, sir.
How much you rate yourself from 1 to 10? 10 is the highest.
Okay, sir.
So how much marks you will give in database to you?
6.
6, not 8.
Not, sir.
Why?
Sir, I am totally focused on Java programming, so not deep knowledge in programming, database related knowledge is not deep level. So that.
Do you think Java developer should know the database?
Yes, sir. No.
Why?
Because we store the Java programming output in database. So if we want the data in our Java program, so that time we know about the SQL query language to retrieve that data. And main purpose of Java developer is manipulate data, represent data properly, optimize data properly. So
which technology you use to connect between database and Java?
We use in Java there is a JDBC or a Hibernate framework also used to.
You know Hibernate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In database, you know joins?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you explain joins?
Yes, sir. The joins means joins is one of the concept in SQL through which we connect two tables, related tables, by the concept of primary key and foreign key. We use that. There is a types of joins: full join, inner join, left join, right join. In that case, the related and same data from two tables are retrieved with the help of joins.
Which types of joins are available?
Full join, inner join, left join, right join.
Okay. Outer join?
Outer join. It means the.
No, that's okay. So you know these names, right? What is DDL, DCL,
yes,
DML?
These
what are these
sub
words?
Languages of SQL. DDL means data definition language, in which we define the database by the command like create, drop, alter, rename. And in case of DML, DML is a data manipulation language. through this language we manipulate the data from database, such as there is a insert, update, delete commands in DML language.
Okay, great. Uh, Coming to your project, which I am seeing, yeah, have it. In your project, you mentioned that you worked on product management API using REST API, right?
Yes, sir.
First of all, what is API?
Sir, API is a stand for Application Programming Interface. It is an interface where the two computer programs come together and interact with each other and make a data interchange between each other.
Okay, what is REST API?
REST is a stand for Representational State Transformer. It is a architecture designed to design the APIs. In a REST API, there is a every source have a unified identity. We known as the URI or URL. So we collect that data in a resource and represent in front end with the help of HTTP methods.
So I see that you have deployed your project on GitHub also,
Yes, sir.
right? So let me see that. Do you know GitHub?
Yes, sir. It's a VCS model, version control system.
Mm-hmm.
It is used in IT companies for the teamwork.
Or
If a team working on a project, so the whole team upload their codes daily by daily for maintaining a contribution of a big data. They develop a big project with the help of the small.
but I don't see there are files in your project.
Yes, sir. Product management API.
Okay, no problem. Okay, that's okay. Can you explain your project?
Yes, sir. My project title is a Project Management API. Yeah, it is divided into the product is a how we represent product, how we maintain the product data properly. This is purpose of my project. In my project there is a three interfaces. One of them is a user interface, admin interface, or merchant interface. In a admin interface, the admin handles the or category related
Which APIs you have created in your project?
REST API, sir.
Which API? Do you remember any API?
Yes, sir. Call category, call product, delete product, delete category, update category, get category by category ID. These are the category
you created.
Yes.
How many tables you use in that project?
Yes, sir. I used the first in a case of category. I used the two tables with two columns, CID and CNAME. There is a CID as a primary key, and then in the join with a product table. In product table there is a CID as a foreign key, and all product details such as product.
So you designed the database by yourself?
Yes, sir. So the 𝐲𝐭𝐴𝐻, sir.
Okay. How many tables? Yeah. So how many tables were there?
3 tables.
Good.
One is from category, one is from product, and one is for save the customers or users data.
Great. Good. You know Angular?
Yes, sir. Little bit, not.
Why to use Angular technology?
Sir, Angular is used to develop a single page dynamic web applications.
That's it. HTML is also used for that, na?
No, sir. The Angular is there is a HTTP methods, how represent data on application. There is a number of things. I'm not deeply learned about.
Do you know Spring Boot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hibernate?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between Hibernate and JDBC?
Sir, JDBC is a separate Java API to connect the which stands for Java database connectivity, in which we connect the Java program with the database through the JDBC API. There is interfaces. through which we define the interfaces with the classes and driver managers, and make the 𝐲𝐴 act as a bridge between Java class and database. And
which is good? Hibernate is good or 𝐲𝐴 is good?
Sir, Hibernate is good.
Why?
Hibernate is a Hibernate clears all the boilerplate code, and it is as a framework. It uses the JPA, which is one of the specification of Java, through which we map the Java entity class objects with the database tables properly. And in Hibernate, we can create automatic table by defining the objects in an entity class.
Okay, what you know in Spring Boot? Why Spring Boot, or what is the use of it, or what exactly it is? Sir, explain me Spring Boot in detail.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you know.
Okay, sir. Spring Boot is a Java-based framework which is the all core principles of the Spring framework. The Spring Boot provides a project-ready setup to the developer. In case the developer focus on development of project, not a project setup, project-ready setup. In case it provides the pre-configured project setup file. There is a POM file, which is project object module. It is in XML format. There is all dependencies are declared, and the Spring Boot provides inbuilt server. One of them is the Tomcat server, and Spring Boot is easily integrated with Java also, and there is a Spring security, Spring data, this framework. So Spring Boot is easily integrate with them.
Okay, what is Maven?
Sir, Maven is Maven is a project. In the case of Java, we use the Maven project to develop a big enterprise level applications. Maven handles the all dependency injection related programs and provide the objects to the class with the help of dependency.
It should be saying very simple.
Okay, sir.
Maven is a dependency management tool. It helps to bring jars from internet to our project.
Yes.
Try to be simple. Okay. You're telling everything great, but I see, means I sense it. You go while reading so much into depth.
Yes.
I think so. You're reading too much.
The not catch up easily. So I perform it practically. So I try to say practically. So how I confirm that?
No problem. But see, like Maven.
Yes.
So I see you're going into Maven so deeply.
Yes.
What I'm saying, this is advice. Always have some 2-3 points ready for that.
Okay, sir.
You might have read Maven. Maven, this much you might have read. No, read this much only. Okay, Angular, only this much is enough. You should explain that.
Okay, sir.
Getting point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But how you are tackling my questions, that effort is really great. Good. Yeah, that is good. Coming to core Java again.
Okay, sir.
What is the difference between string and string buffer?
Sir, string is one of the class in Java, and string buffer also one of the class in Java. They are both are declared in Java.lang package. The string is defined as the one of the non-primitive data type, and it stores the sequence of char. We also called as a string as a array of characters. The string is immutable in Java. We store in a SCP area, which means the string constant pool area. If we create a string, we redefine it. If we redefine it, there is another string generates. So string have multiple methods to manipulate string. There is an intern method. There is a intern method. There is a replace method. Length method to check the length of string.
What is string builder?
String builder also a class. String builder is a thread, non-thread safe. It is used to make string mutable. There is methods like append, replace. with the help of string buffer or string builder, we make the string as a mutable.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have one logical question.
Okay, sir.
One coding question I'll ask you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So will you able to answer that?
Yes, sir.
So let me. Okay. Do you have Eclipse open?
Yes, sir.
Can you share that?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Let me get access. Okay. Wait. Give me access.
Yes, sir.
Do you know sorting of array?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's try. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I'm giving you one example. Okay, so write down a code for sorting this array. Okay, so please write down. Great. Okay, so this is logic you put in, right?
Yes.
So you're good at logical?
Yes, sir. Intermediate.
Okay, now
What,
explain me
Yes.
why this condition is added. Can you explain? Why you assign A of J to A of I?
Sir, we check the array I is equal to array J. Then we assign the array index is equal to array J. J means we sort the, if the J is bigger than array I, then we put next to AI.
Okay. Okay. Why two for loops is been added in this program?
So to iterate the array.
To iterate the array. Why two for loops needed? These for two for loops.
To iterate the array as to its length.
Okay.
To
Okay.
load the whole array.
Okay. Why this if this is a if condition, right?
Yes, sir.
This is if condition. Okay.
Yes.
Why this if condition is needed? What you are doing in this if condition?
If AI is greater than AJ, then index is equal to AJ. Means the AJ is greater than AI, then index is equal to 0. So iterate the AJ we keep to next the AI.
Okay, no problem. So what I'm saying is, this is again one more advice to you. You have good logical capability. I know, I understand, but I expect you to speak this program also.
Okay, sir.
Do not speak I and J and all. Why this condition is needed? Why you are assigning A of J to A of I?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So in interview, it might ask to you to check. Okay. So it is very much important to explain what you have coded.
Okay, sir.
Understood?
Yes.
It is always asked. Like let's say somebody asked you to write REST API, they will ask you, ki explain what you have written.
Okay, sir.
Okay, how you have developed this API.
Okay.
Like that, every interviewer might ask you. Okay,
Yes.
no problem. Okay, so this is what the logical thing,
Okay,
and I see that you are good at the core Java, then advanced and all. What are the inbuilt methods are there in the Hibernate?
sir, there is a inbuilt methods as a create criteria.
This is an inbuilt method.
Criteria is an interface. There is a methods like equal to, not equal to,
No.
between.
Okay. Save, update.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There is a session interface. In that there is a method such as a save, load, get. These are the methods.
Okay. Okay. So have you ever coded into the Hibernate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have gone through your resume and I tested you, checked you, and good knowledge you have. But I expect you to be preparing more again.
Okay, sir.
And going into depth. Now my feedback is, this is very important for every candidate to get the feedback, right?
Yes,
that's why you came here, that's why you are giving interview, and
Yes.
that's why you want to feature on the YouTube, and many people will be seeing you.
Okay, sir.
So my feedback for you is, whatever answers you are giving, that's good, but you need to explain them properly.
Okay, sir.
I think I'm not saying that you are not good in English. You are trying your level best, but there is scope of improvement.
Yes, sir.
There is scope of improvement. Simple concept, if I ask, like inheritance I ask, or method overriding I ask, you should be able to explain it. You know it. You are studying hard. But if don't come from your mind, if you are not able to communicate, interviewer find difficulty to select you. Okay. So that is my suggestion, and I know you will be doing it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I try my best.
Yeah. Try talking.
Okay, sir.
Do not talk many points. Okay. At least 2-3 points for one concept are enough, but explain them properly.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I also want to know, like, what is your background actually? Background in the sense, like from first standard, where you learned, because many audiences want to know from these interviews how answers you are giving and how I'm asking questions. That is important.
Yes.
But which background you belongs to? Like I said, you're non-IT student.
Yes.
From electrical background you are.
Yes.
I'm asking you programming questions. So it is really difficult, but you have still covered it. You overcome that thing like, I'm from non-IT, I will not able to answer. You're able to answer now. Okay. So please explain how your journey of this thing, like from first standard, in which school, like which medium was there?
Sir, I studied first standard to 10th standard in my village. And
Which village?
My village is 𝐲𝐨𝐿𝐴 in Nanded district.
Which Tehsil?
𝐿oha-Tehsil. I completed my first primary and secondary education in village in Marathi education. So
ZP school, Jilla Parishad school?
No, sir. ZP school.
Okay.
Yes, sir. After that, I joined the polytechnic diploma in electrical engineering. From Marathi to I get into English medium. The polytechnic is a whole syllabus in English. So after diploma, I go to B.Tech.
So how was your diploma? How many there are people who might be from Marathi medium also in diploma, right?
Yes, yes.
So you got good percentage, 77% I see.
Yes.
Okay, so you are able to cover that English thing?
Yes, sir. First, in a first year, there's many problems. So I recover it, try my better, and practice. so I handle it. After second year, I ruined in English, so I practice. Due to practice, I achieve
Okay.
that.
Okay. And then how was B.Tech?
I completed my B.Tech in Nanded Matusri Pratishthan College of Engineering, which is Dr. 𝐷𝐵𝐴𝐴𝐵 Technological University, Batu University. And there is a due to Corona pandemic, the whole college is completed in that phase. So there is online classes in online. I attend online classes. So there is a help me to how the express the
Okay, so you mean to say college was completely online, right?
Yes,
In B.Tech
yes.
also?
2 years.
So
near
first year,
about 2 years.
second year you attended offline,
Yes, sir.
then third year, fourth year was completely online.
No, sir. No, sir. I am in DS student, direct second year.
Okay,
Direct
okay, second year.
Yes,
So
sir.
second year you attended a college,
Yes, sir.
and then third year, final year you never go to college.
Yes, sir.
It was a COVID,
Yes.
Corona.
Yes, sir.
So only 1 year B.Tech you did.
Yes, sir.
Great. Still, so you know this problem,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So you are studying
during
hard
that
for it.
during this phase, our teachers.
No, that's okay. But see, no teacher or no institute can do anything for you.
Yes, sir.
It's simple. You need to help yourself.
Yes, sir.
Nobody's gonna help you.
Yes.
You know your problems.
Yes.
You need to solve it. You getting? You know you are from Marathi medium.
Yes.
Knowing is important.
Yes.
Feeling is important.
Feeling.
And once you feel, you implement
Yes.
things which needs to be improving things.
Yes.
Right? You're practicing English and all. Okay. Did you ever do spoken English classes?
No, sir.
No? Okay, good. But still you're trying best. No problem. Okay. I am very happy with it. So my suggestion and summary for you is read less, but practice more.
Yes.
Talking more.
Yes.
Now, I don't think you need technical expertise. You need communication expertise.
Okay, sir.
So you must focus on communication.
Okay, sir.
Don't read now technical
Yes.
until you get into some organization, some company. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Need of the hour is, what is the need?
Good explanation.
Good explanation, communication,
Representation. How?
pronunciation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this should be good. At least, I'm not saying expert level English. Many people ask me like, should I be an expert in English? No, you don't need to be. Okay, intermediate is enough.
Yes, sir.
Even my pronunciations are not good, but at least I'm able to convey the message.
Okay, sir.
You are also able to convey, but I want should be little good. Okay, yeah. So thank you, Ganesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir,
And
for giving me this biggest opportunity to interviewing and introduce myself on this biggest platform.
yeah,
And,
no
I am
problem.
very thankful for JBK Institute. It give me a turning point in my life to improve myself and give a biggest platform to perform my skills on a big platform.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
we are always doing.
you.
And thank
As
you,
per
Ganesh.
our beyond below the tagline beyond expectation, you complete
Yeah.
your promise. You
Yeah, we try to give best of best actually.
Yes.
And these interviews are not only for you or me or the audiences, it's for everyone. It's like a social service that we are doing. Obviously, many people get to know about us due to these interviews,
Yes.
but many people are listening it, seeing it, understanding it, preparing themselves for an interview and getting passed in the interviews also. A lot of comments we receive that we saw your videos. Our classroom videos are also publicly published, so many people are getting advantage of it. And I hope this interview will give you visibility.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Ganesh.
Thank you. Thanks.
So this was one of the interview which we took. Name was Ganesh. You might have seen his journey. How was the journey? Like first to 10th, he was into the Marathi medium. Why I'm highlighting Marathi? This is the inferiority many people have. They think that I'm Marathi people or Hindi, I'm Marathi, Hindi, I'm not able to speak English. No, nothing like that, guys. Practice makes man perfect. Everybody should do practice and go ahead. And one thing remember, you have to help yourself. Nobody's gonna help you. Teacher can teach you. Who need to read? You yourself need to read. Who need to practice? You yourself need to practice. You are the person who is gonna deliver answers to the interviewer. Nobody's gonna hold your hands over there. So I expect this interview would have brought lot of improvements or lot of learning for you all, and hope uh, you will be going through, you'll be sharing it with your friends and taking advantage of it. If you want more videos, just stay tuned. If you want to give interview, fill in the forms given below in the description. Thank you.